So today I thought I would make a short gameplay series where I played the South America scenario I recently made, and I will play as the Falklands Empire, and I will not invade from the south and just conquer everybody, because that wouldn't be very interesting, would it? No, you can just watch the recent time-lapse of the same scenario I made if that's you want. It would be at least boring for me, and I think boring for you as well. Just watch the time-lapse because it's not that interesting. So anyway, over here are the Falkland Islands themselves. They're just one province, despite being two islands. And then this province here, where the Falklands starting army is. So, the strategy for this series is for the Falklands to build a powerful navy, lots of transport ships, probably battleships, maybe air carriers, and retrieve the units currently in southern Argentina, bring them back to the Falkland Islands, and build a powerful enough navy to invade South America from the east. Invade East South America from the sea, while they and the others are busy warring each other. And since I'm not invading from the south, they will have a great deal more time to actually build up an army. So it at least will be somewhat interesting. And since most of this game before the invasion itself will just be waiting for the most part, except actually ordering to build the ships themselves and transferring the armies, will indeed just be waiting, I will cut the video so you don't have to see the waiting, because that would be even boringer, even more boring. So let's not do that. And yes, the leader of the Falklands Empire is a Colombian. Seems a lot smaller now than it did on the map. So here's the army with 136 infantry brigades, which means 407,000 units men. We can delete some of those to make it fair, or not use them at the same time to at least give them a chance. Another thing interesting to point out is that well, you can't see up here because it's in the fog of war, but if you look at Rio Chico and the neighboring provinces, if I go to infrastructure map mode, you will see they're all green, meaning they are at 100% infrastructure, meaning it will be very easy to travel through these provinces and also transfer supplies to your armies. This have been done in all of South America to make it easier to move your armies and to fight, also making it possible to fight through the Amazon and not only along the coast. So I will cut right here and set up the game, making everyone declare war on each other. Then we start. Now we're back. As I will show you on the diplomatic map mode now. We are at war with where is it? There it is. We are at war with all of South America, and these tiny green provinces are us. So the first thing we need to do is also I have increased the, that was also in the time lapse, I have increased the stats of the Falklands Islands to ridiculous amounts, since this is our only real province. The only reason this province is actually ours is only to make it possible to land here. Voila. Well, let's first go to diplomacy, where we will automate trade. Then to production, which we will 73 upgrades. We don't even have that much. Well, absolutely first thing we should do is actually go to politics and increase our economic laws, which we can't because we're poor. Well, in that case, let's not... is there anything we can sell right now? Well, let's not automate trade, really. In that case, we can trade away our cash, which we really need right now, and make traders ourselves to gain more cash to quicker adopt economic mobilization. But we can't do that right now, so we have to change them just a little. So I say no upgrades right now. Wait, let's go over to these, and we can check the actual stats of these. Well, they're at the end of the First World War stats, so they're not very good. Okay, let's put upgrades to 0 right now, reinforcements as well. Supplies we need, so let's put that at 16, seems good enough. Production we need. Currently no consumer goods, so let's put that out. Now we got 40 production. Which the first thing... Oh, what? Wait, what? I got how many convoys or transports? Well, let's put an escort over there. Okay. Now we need a flotilla. Okay, thankfully we at least got some leadership. Or this would have ended very, very bad, and I had to restart the entire thing in order to give me some leadership. Well, it's not that much, not as much as a major power, but we are the Falkland Islands. We can do it. So we really have crap technology right now. So we have to focus on. We have the same technology as the Colombia and the others, really. So not that much of a problem. But right now we can get transports. Let's get both, really. We can't change those. Okay, so let's build. Let's have 20 IC on the transport and 20 IC on destroyers, or at least as close as we can get. Well, I guess that's 2 at the moment. It will take 148 days to build these. And then of course some destroyers, which, well, it was only 16, so we can afford 22. So we got really a large amount of manpower, so that will not be a problem. Then free press again. Well, 3 destroyers in that case. These take 3977 production, and we have 1491. So that should be good. So let's use the remaining production to use in upgrades, so we don't waste anything like that. Now we can use each single one like that. Almost everyone else at least. So what else can we do? There will likely be some cuts here. Well, we need to have these defend themselves until we can bring them back, but it shouldn't be a problem. Well, what's the convoy really? 60 supplies a day. How much fuel? No fuel. Or? No, indeed, no fuel. Okay then. Well, what can we do? We can only wait. Speed up the game. And I will start it, and then I will cut until something actually interesting happens. It seems like we have gotten a trade deal. Let's see what it is. That also reminds me, we now have afford to change the laws, so let's also do that. They want 272 crude oil with 131 money. What's our... well, we got lots of resources. I think we are self-sufficient, perhaps? No, not in energy. That's too bad. We need energy in that case. Well, 172, we have enough. 131 money. Well, sure. So we need. We are fine. We only lose 2 a day with metal, but we. Well, we're really fine with energy for the moment. We don't need a trade deal, but in case it gets worse, we really need one. Well, let's change the laws. We need to change to, sure, total economic mobilization, which should give us a ridiculous increase in IC. It did, almost tripled it. Then we can't do anything. Well, that's too bad. Well, we need to change these at least. So currently we got 1.4 monthly gain in manpower, and after I adapted this, we have 20 and 4. So great. Well, let's change these as well. Oh, that over change. And let's change the press laws as well. Also training laws. So that shouldn't need any more change right now. Maybe we should change the ministers though. Let's change to him. don't think we're gonna get an Air Force show. Now with more industry, and we're wasting 74 currently, we also need to put some in consumer goods. That's actually decreased from, maybe because I changed the minister or something, because it was 38, wasn't it? Well, let's do up to 10, like that. Then, oh, no, that's plenty enough. Maybe 15. Also reinforcements and no upgrades. Yeah, I forgot. We need to fix the technology part as well. But in the meantime, let's build some more transports. I don't know how many these can actually hold, but let's build 6 more, a cost of 45 IC. Perhaps a couple more destroyers as well. I have 4 to build another 5, so let's do that. So there are lots of ships. Oh, almost. Well, let's get the technology then. I will do this manually.